Hi, this is Erica of MyMedicalMealPlan.com, where we provide you resources and information to help promote your medical condition, whether it be high blood pressure or diabetes, and to help you create healthy and tasty meal plans. So, today's topic is an article titled "Stricter Guidelines Might Mean You Now Have High Blood Pressure." Listen closely, especially if high blood pressure is a concern of yours, whether you have been kind of on the line or it runs in your family. If you've been putting off a visit to the doctor, now more than ever is the time to head there. Why? Because the American Heart Association and the American College of Cardiology just lowered the threshold for high blood pressure. High blood pressure used to be 140 over 90. If you were that or below, you were considered normal. Guess what? Now it has been lowered to 130 over 80. Okay, let me repeat that. Normal was 140 over 90, but it is now 130 over 80. So now that makes 46% of Americans, up from 32%, high blood pressure patients, okay? Or people suffering with high blood pressure, people living with high blood pressure, people who now have to adjust, some in small ways, so don't panic yet, keep listening, okay? But there may be an adjustment that needs to be made. The previous benchmark stood at 140 over 90, as I mentioned, but recent research revealed that cutoff didn't give patients a good indication of the threat hypertension presents. Readings even below those numbers, previously called pre-hypertension or high normal blood pressure, signify serious risks too. We now know that a blood pressure level between 130 and 139 over 80 to 89 doubles your risk of cardiovascular complications, such as a heart attack, compared to people whose blood pressure is under 120 over 80, says Paul Welton, MD. He is the lead author of the Guidelines and a professor of global public health at Tulane University. Now, doctors often call high blood pressure the silent killer because it's the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States, right behind cigarette smoking. Normal blood pressure is still considered under 120 for the systolic, that's the top number, and 90 for the diastolic, that's the bottom number. Okay? On MyMedicalMealPlan.com, you will see a chart titled Know Your Blood Pressure and What to Do About It, and this is provided by the American Heart Association. Okay? There will be a link in the description. However, I cannot stress to you enough how important it is for you to get to a doctor. Please don't try to self-diagnose. Please don't read and do your research and Google this or whatever to try to figure out what you should do if you think you might be in trouble. I'm telling you what to do. Go see the doctor, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Keep listening. So now, if you're one of the 30 million Americans who now fall in the extended range, don't worry too much. In the vast majority of cases, your doctor will likely recommend lifestyle changes, not a prescription, to get you back on track. See? Not so bad. May not be so bad. So if you already have a doubling of risk, you need to know about it. That's what Dr. Welton says. It doesn't mean you need medication, but it's a yellow light that you need to be lowering your blood pressure. Things like losing weight, exercising more, drinking less alcohol, and eating more fruits, veggies, and whole grains can all make a positive difference and reduce your risk of other chronic diseases too. I know that's a very good regimen and a lifestyle and food change for that helps to promote diabetes or lowering your glucose. So now, while some people may have some devices to check their blood pressure at home, make sure you go to the doctor at least once a year for a reading, and more often if you have elevated or high blood pressure. To get the most accurate number, be still for 5 minutes before the test and do not talk during the test. Keep in mind, the cuff should be at your heart level as you're sitting up. And the American Heart Association also recommends getting multiple readings and averaging the results since they can fluctuate significantly. Okay? So now, again, if you think you may possibly be at risk for high blood pressure, do not try to figure it out on your own. Please go see a doctor. If you don't have one, find one. Okay? And very important, chart your numbers, journal your numbers, okay? And again, it may just be something as simple as cutting out a couple of foods, walking maybe 1 or 2 miles a day. Everything you do to help any medical condition, slow and steady, will always help ensure that you keep it up, okay? And again, I'm talking to you from personal experience. So now, do you have high blood pressure? What are your struggles? Do you have any questions? Again, you can go to mymedicalmealplan.com and you will see this article, Stricter Guidelines Might Mean You Now Have High Blood Pressure. Leave your comments. And if you'd like to receive updates on for resources and information that can help you out, please fill out the form and we will email you. So until next time, as always, be healthy and be blessed.